Hello! You will have to take me as you find me tonight. It's been a little while since I've recorded anything on this project, so I thought I would stop by. Here we've got my server running and we've got my program, which I've expanded some. So we can now see all the slots for the character filled out. We've got what we're holding in our hands, what our weapons are, we've got the rings, all the bits and bobs you'd have. If you're not wearing anything, it just says neck or head or tab or shoulders. So this is what this character is wearing right now. And I know she is at Darnassus teleport. So I'm just going to store that location because I'm building up a little list of places to be so we could jump her to it. But here she is, and today's video is just going to be some gameplay, I'm afraid, because it's too hot for anything else. You might be able to hear the fan in the background. So what I'm going to do is stash this leatherworking recipe and this cooking recipe until I need them a bit more.
I am honored.
Fine scimitars. That was an experiment to try and insert items directly into a bank, so that's why they're there. I need to find some food for my cat as well. Quest item. That's food. That's health regeneration. Obviously, life feathers were used by some other character, not me specifically. And these are all questy things. So let's.
I am honored.
Let's go straight up to the Bowyer and buy ammo because I've used quite a lot. Should I dismiss the pet? Where is dismiss pet? Dismiss pet. Just to stop him getting more and more and more unhappy with me. Interestingly, in a folder on one of my backup hard drives, I found a whole slew of screenshots taken from when I played retail WoW, and I thought it would be fun to have a 20-minute-ish video just going through some of those classic times. It's probably more entertaining for me than anybody else, but I think I'll do that at some point soon, just for the giggles. There we go. Once we've been to the Fletcher, I need to find some way of getting meat or fish for my cat. Might have to just learn fishing. Oh, hang on, meat vendor. That's fortuitous. Hello, meat vendor. What do I want to buy? Nothing too expensive. Sure, the cat wants the most expensive stuff, but he'll have to just have haunches of meat. Thank you.
Be careful.
We'll see. Fletcher.
Hello.
I don't know if anyone ever saw this, but many moons ago, one of the very few posts I put on the official WoW forum was a suggestion
Good luck, friend.
to make fletching an actual skill. So we could, you could learn to make bows, learn to make epic items, just like tailoring with food. It got a few interested parties, but it was never looked at officially, I don't believe. A bit of a shame, really. I mean, I always found that the crafting in Warcraft was something we spend so much time on. I mean, the only one I know and met in retail was when gem crafting came out as an added skill, but that changed the whole, augmenting of armor. Really, it was nothing to do with an actual trade skill. Let's revive him here then. Oh, revive him. No, call him. Feed him. And we'll just see what the server's doing. So it is giving 35 happiness to pet. So Callapay, so this is Ilamea and Callapay. Now, when I played retail, my first character was a warrior, Zealous. and I always had, whichever server I went to, I had a character which was a warrior called Zealous, and there is a Horde something or other out there called Zealous. That isn't me. I never played Horde. Alliance represent all the way for me, I'm afraid, and I don't care if you say that makes me 4 years of age. Boo-hoo, I'm 4 years of age. I don't care. I'm Alliance. That isn't to say I haven't played Horde. Of course I have played Horde. I have a Horde warrior called Cromwell. So there you go. I think I've got a Horde priest as well, an undead priest. It's undead warrior and undead priest. I've never played anything else. I did briefly have a Tauren hunter, but Mulgore kind of bored me to tears, so I gave up.
Peace be
But
with
that isn't to say that Darkshore and Oberdeen are that much more interesting, but that's by the by. I think most of the vanilla is a lot more interesting than anything I've played beyond Wrath of the Lich King, but that's just me, maybe. There was something about the changing of the game, and when I appeared on Shut Up We're Talking way back when, and talked about the inflation in game in WoW, and what I said would happen is what's happened. I mean, I remember 1,000 crit was really hard to attain, and it was a wow moment to see 1,000 crit. And yes, you have to think about how incrementally you improve or increase and keep the longevity of a software product like a game together, but the actual amount of time that we put into vanilla was too long. Obviously, it was a runaway success for Blizzard. It was a huge success, and so we spent a lot of time. We invested a lot of time to gain tiny incremental improvements, which made them more and more valuable. But then they have this exponential increase in damage as you go up from 60 to 70 and 70 to 80 and so on and so forth. I mean, it was very, very heartrending to go through the Dark Portal at TBC and immediately be handed greens from a quest that were better than stuff you'd spent absolutely years and years and years working on. So, boo-hoo to me, but it was awful. Hey, I'm trapped. I don't mind killing these actually. That should review. So Buzzbox, is it greens, Bashal Aran, Washed Ashore, How Big a Threat, Plague Woodlands. So that's the Capturer Thistlebear, which I've not done yet. So Thresher Eyes. I suppose I best go and get Threshers, which are, I'm pretty sure, out in the bay. I love how the cat swims underwater with me. It's like, I'm drowning! No, I'm fine, I'm okay. Suck bubbles out of the water, it is fine, I have gills. No. We shall see where we are going. I hope I'm going the right way. I cannot remember. I've only ever done the whole of Darkshore once. It's pretty bad, really. One thing I need to ask you guys as well, Menpet. Am I imagining this? Menpet on this build, and hence I'm assuming, based on the experience of the folks writing Mangos, is an instant cast, and it ticks as a heal over time on the pet. Okay? Am I imagining things? Or in vanilla, wasn't it a cast, a channeled effect? You press the button and there was a countdown bar up here? Or am I completely and totally imagining that? I can't picture it. I sort of remember it, but I can't confirm it in my mind's eye. Darkshore Thresher. Aha! Darkshore Thresher. There we go. We get some breath. Our cat's gone. Send the cat. Send in the pussycat. There he goes. I will start hammering it from above.
I need a target.
It's a bit strange. It despawned on me there, or did detached. Oh, I'll tell you what I meant to do when I was in Darnassus. I meant to learn skinning. But I forgot. There we go.
I can't cast that yet.
Precious eyeballs. If not, I'll be very upset that it's blind. Let's get him back down. Yep. 3 eyeballs. Very good. Pretty good sap, very good. Can I get there? Certainly get around it. Get up this side. I get up this side. Look, man, the top of the world. Bouncy. I always thought it was a real shame what they did with Darkshore at Cataclysm. I remember watching that video, watching the destruction, and oh boy, did I feel ill. And all for nothing really, because it wasn't the best, you know, expansion. It wasn't a very good idea. But the I've also seen private servers where that boat is not the Night Elf style boat, it's the human style boat. I have no idea what database configuration setting that is, but I also have a funny feeling, I need to check this, that when you call your pet back, in fact, let's try it now. So, dismiss pet. Bye bye, Calipe. Okay, he's gone. Right, we call him. This is on passive. Let's walk past this tiger here. See what he does. Because he's on passive, he should do nothing even if the tiger attacks him. And she does. I'll ponder that. But I'm pretty sure in the water there he was going aggressive. Let's see. That'll be the one. Time to go. We call that here.